Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna talk about brakes, especially about brake discs. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because we had a special set made for us. Unfortunately, last year it arrived too late for a test at the track. We just got it, I think, a week after we were at Anneau Durin. So we didn't had a chance to test them last year. I didn't wanted them on the car for the winter because obviously we have snow and salt and wet everything, and it's just not the ideal situation to test new brakes, especially not to test if they are capable of what we're gonna do to them at the track. So that's why I'm gonna talk about them now, because on the 2nd of April we have our first track day this year and we're gonna test them there. And we don't gonna test them with the standard brake pads, we're gonna test them with the endless pads because they need a little bit more aggressive pads, so the stock ones could be too soft on them. I don't know, we'll see. So let's dive right into it. They do look stock, and that's exactly the goal with these. The goal was to have discs that look 100% stock but have better track performance. And what differs these from the stock discs, I'm gonna show you that in a minute. One of the other reasons I wanted to have an option for these discs is because they are horribly expensive. Depends on where you're from, we talk about 1500 euro-ish around for a disc, so that's kind of expensive. These cost about 1,000 euros a pair, a set. And other than the standard discs, you can, these are heavy. You can't replace just the outer ring, you have to replace the whole disc because of these rivets. They are made for eternity. They're not made to be separated. These here, you can see the bolts. You can just loosen these and just replace the outer ring. These colors, they are just for the track. They turn to white, I think, at a certain temperature, so we can see how hot the discs get. I assume all of them will be plain white after a couple of stints, or maybe even after the first one. One of the main issues with the standard discs I'm gonna show you right now. So let's compare these two. As you can see, design is pretty much the same, but one of the biggest differences of these two are the air gap. You can see the air gap right here is much bigger than the one from stock. They have a much better cooling capacity. So let's just measure that for a second. So the air gap at the, I don't know if you can see it, it's about 10 millimeters for stock, and for this one it's 15 millimeters. So they have a 50% larger air gap. So the air gap is much bigger. It's 50% bigger than stock. That's one of the reasons I chose these, because they have a much better cooling capacity. The next reason is weight. Obviously you want to reduce unsprung weight as much as possible, and these are, I think, 7.8-ish. I show you the measurement. and the other ones, the stock ones, are 9.9. So the new ones are about 2.1 kilograms disc lighter, which is a lot. So you reduce unsprung weight at the front axle over 4 kilograms. That's a lot. With less unsprung weight, everything is better. Acceleration is better, maybe not that much, but just a little bit. Braking performance is better, damping is better, suspension works better, everything. And you reduce the front axle weight of 4 kilograms, which also helps to improve weight distribution front and rear. So a lot of things which are better. The size is absolutely stock, just much lighter and much cheaper. I can't say how they perform on the track because I haven't been on the track with them yet, obviously. But that's one of the things I'm gonna test, and after that we're gonna sell these just when I'm happy with how they performed on track. I'm gonna sell these. If I'm not happy, I'm not gonna sell them. So quite easy. So that's it about the brakes. I'm gonna install the stock ones again and have a go at it, because it's still February or March. Actually, it's the 1st of March today. So in about a month, I'm gonna test these. And obviously I have to break them in before the track. So I will install them maybe a week or so before I'm going to the track, and just do 50, 100, 150 kilometers on the street just to break them in. The next time we're gonna see each other is at when I fit the uprated ones, and then at the track. So let's go. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you next time. Goodbye.